I'm trying to change my voice to be sure. Yeah. Hi, how are you doing? Happy new week to you and to yours. Happy Sunday. Today is a Sunday and it's a Sunday here in the United Kingdom. And I'm certain that also in West African countries, it's a Sunday today. We might, however, experience some time differences. So that's just literally like the only difference that we have, but it's the same day. So happy Sunday to you and yours, wherever you are in any part of the world. If you're in America, happy Sunday. Wherever, it's so amazing to come on here today, to talk about, um, just to say hello to people and to, see how you all are doing, share one or two things, and also make an announcement majorly. So let me start from the announcement. Let me start from the last one. So the announcement tomorrow, just like we did last week, Monday, we are going to be doing, another health webinar. We're going to be talking about menopause, and we are inviting one of the seasoned people, one of the seasoned nurses, to come and talk to us about menopause. So we need to learn. Obviously, if you have a female around you, if you are a female or you have a female around you, you obviously need to be at the webinar so that you can learn, and learn how to support your family, learn how to support your siblings, your mom, and all of that. Because sometimes the knowledge gives an edge into, or gives us, an insight into what is happening. Because sometimes we just believe that these things just happen, and because it is not well talked about, we feel like, we should just carry on with how it is going. Okay, it shouldn't be like that. So come tomorrow to learn about menopause, to learn how to support your own people. So tomorrow 7 p.m. UK time, there will be a webinar on here. Okay, there will be a webinar on here by 7 p.m. tomorrow. Hi Hamid, are you all right? So today I'm just going to be talking about, randomly, what are the things that you should be, you should pay attention to. What are the things that, you need to, um, what are the things that, you need to pay attention to? What's happening? Why are you reporting me? Oh God. Okay. So one of the very first things I will talk about is your time. Time is very important when it comes to the things you need to regulate. Okay, because time comes cheaply to us, let me put it that way. Because we don't literally pay for time. We feel like time is just cheap, and we think that, we can just literally do anything with our own time. Time is not cheap. Time is expensive. Time is, what you need to invest in, because time yields. That is what I've learned over time. Time yields. So for instance, what you do into the time that you have will yield a lot of things to you. So for instance, if you sow, let me use the word sow because that's like the literal word for, you investing in something. So let's say, hello, thank you so much for those who are, joining. So for instance, you have, something that probably you want to achieve. You have a goal, and eventually you see yourself, looking forward to your 5-year goal, 10-year goal. The 5-year goal is not just going to happen. Okay, there is something you need to do today that amounts to what you want to do, in the nearest future. There is something you are supposed to be investing in your time today that will amount to what you are looking forward to. So time is very expensive. Time is the currency that you pay for the future. Time is the currency that you pay for what you want to achieve. So while you have all the time, while you are probably, let me use the word free with some things, you see yourself, just probably you think you are still young in age, because sometimes we attract time to age. However, time is highly subjective as well, depending on what you want to achieve, depending on, you know, what you are doing. So using the chronological age is not sometimes the best in every situation, because time, you know, the age is just according to your own, you know, according to probably the span of life, or according to, yeah, let me just put it that way, the span of life, according to the experiences, what we met in life and all of that. However, there is also time attached to, you know, other things in life. For instance, your personal goals, your family goals. There is a time range probably for you to even focus on childbearing. I mean, all things being equal, there is a time for you to focus on, you know, maybe career growth. There is a time for you to focus on, you know, your own life, your own living, your own creativity. There is a time for you to focus on friendship. There is a time for you to focus on, you know, just different things, that different sections of our lives that hold different time. So it is now for us to determine, you know, what are the things, what are the time frame, what are the, you know, what are the things that, what are the attention that I give to this thing, depending on what I want to achieve. So that determines the time that you give into things. So chronological age sometimes, yes, is good, because we are able to like measure, okay, this is how old I am today and all of that. However, we should also invest time in, you know, profitable things that will yield. And whatever you do right now is what is going to yield in the nearest future. So once you start seeing yourself right now doing something, see that thing growing into whatever is going to be in the nearest future. That is the result you will have. You cannot be giving doing something else right now, doing it over and over and expecting a different result. It cannot happen. It's not going to happen. Okay, so that is one of the things I want to talk about. Time is very expensive. You need to pay attention to it. Another thing I want to talk about is your thoughts. Your thoughts is very powerful. The things you think about, the things you allow into your mind, the thought you allow to settle. You hear something from somebody, and this is what you are thinking and thinking and thinking over. You probably read something somewhere and it entered your mind. You need a way of renewing your mind. You need a way by which, you know, you can allow your mind to reprocess things and think about just the right things alone, and think about the profitable things for your future, and think about the things that, you know, are beneficial for your own life. Because sometimes your thoughts, before you know it, become life. And another thing is that your thoughts are how do I put this? Your thoughts are, you know, things that what should I put it? Things that attract your mind. Yeah. So for instance, you're thinking about a black car, or you're thinking about a yellow dress. Once you go out, one of the very first things you're going to spot is, you know, what is in your thought, what is residual in your thought. So for instance, you are thinking about probably a wig. Let's put it that way for my fellow females. If you're thinking about a wig, you know, once you go out, one of the things, probably you're even looking for, what wig am I going to buy? One of the things that attracts you so much is, you know, probably the wig you are scanning through. You might not even see people wearing a particular shoe, or, you know, carrying a particular bag. What is in your mind is wig. So your mind informs your eyes, informs your actions, informs your body. Sometimes I was listening to somebody during the week, and he was saying that sometimes the way you know that somebody does not have the right mind towards you is actually, you know, just by being close to them. Sometimes not even close, like, you know, you knowing some deep things about them, you just moving physically close, like your distance to them, you'll be able to perceive, you know, how you'll be able to perceive, you know, how things are going. And, you know, you'll be able to know that their mind probably is not right with you, because you can just perceive it. So that is, you know, the way the mind works. The mind sometimes brings out results that are visible to the eyes. Yeah, it's very possible. the mind, it brings out results that once people see, they will be able to differentiate that, this person is a joyful person, this person is a bitter person, this person is, this person is a cheerful person, this person is a positive person, this person is nah. I don't even go near the person. The mind is very it's like a magnet. It attracts to itself, and it's like a sponge as well. It absorbs the things you feed it, the things you feed it with. You feed it with. The things that you feed your mind with, it absorbs it, and when it releases it, you will not even. Sometimes it releases it when you are not conscious of it, because when it releases it, it goes into your subconscious, and before you even know it, you start releasing the things that are on your mind. That's the way it works. So your mind is so absorbent. And what are the ways by which you can be careful of the things that you feed your mind with? One of them is the books you read. But let's not even go to the books you read. One of them are the things that you dwell on, the things that you feed your eyes with, the things that you're constantly ruminating about, the things you are constantly saying. And a very good example, a popular example, is social media. While you are scrolling through social media, what are the things that you are giving your mind to? What are the things that you are attracted to? But then what are, while being attracted to them, what are the things that you are controlling the way they dwell inside your mind? Because it is very possible that you find something very beautiful, but you're able to differentiate, this thing is not needful, this thing is needful, but yes, maybe not for now. This thing is needful, and yeah, I need it right now. You're able to differentiate the category in which things fall, and you just put them in the position where they are. So it is very important for you to be able to know where things fall, or the category in which things fall, for them to be able to enter your mind. Once you start thinking about, there are some people that when I scroll through social media, I don't even bother to listen to them, because the things that come out of their mouths, it reflects a very negative mindset. And the way you feel your mind with things also reflect, that is what becomes your mindset. When you talk in a large gathering, and some people just start talking about some things, or they start making contribution to what you say outside, probably in a group or something, that reflects their mindset. It reflects the kind of things they have fed their mind with. While most of us could grow up with things that probably are not the right mindset, some of us we have grown to learn and relearn and unlearn some things. Nobody's an island. Nobody had a perfect childhood. No, what would I say? Yeah, nobody had a perfect childhood. Not everybody had let me put it that way, because some people can claim they had the perfect childhood. Perfect is very subjective. However, not everybody had a perfect childhood. Not everybody went to the right school. Not everybody had the right environment to grow up in. But when we grow and we choose to, differentiate between what is right, what is wrong, what is meant to be paid attention to, we chose what was needed for the future that we envisage. We chose what was needed for where we are going, for the journey we have embarked on. And that is what we are doing. That is where we are right now. So intentionally choosing what comes into your mind. Another way by which things can come into your mind are the people around you. There is a popular adage that says, show me your friend and I'll tell you whom you are. How does it even go from the friend that you have to who you are? That means that there is something about your physical environment that translates to your innermost being. So I mean, why not say, show me your friend, and I will tell you, it will show me probably where you go to. It doesn't even work that way. Show me when we say bring your friend, it will show us the kind of person, the kind of interest that you have, the kind of innermost thoughts that you have, because mindset attracts. So the friends around you, are they the people that when you tell them about your goals, they are the ones that push you forward? Or are they the ones that, they tell you, I don't think you are right for this kind of thing, or I don't think you are. I mean, probably some of those things can be right with, okay, maybe I think this, and this is the reason why I said this. You will know a friend that is trying to tell you the truth from the one that is trying to downpour or downgrade your mindset, or from the one that is trying to, make you smaller than you really are. So your friends, your environment is very, very important. choose your friends. And I would always tell myself, or I tell myself most recently, there is no sentiment in friendship. There is no sentiment in friendship. Friendship could look very casual, but friendship is a very powerful state. It's a very powerful position. When somebody says this person is my friend, the person, especially when it is genuine, I'm not talking about fake friends, because that's not even friendship in the first place. Friendship is actually, that connection. The Bible says that, there are friends that are closer than a brother. There are even some things that you would prefer to share with your friends and not even with, the people you grew up together with, your brother, your sister. You will want to talk to your friend, because that is the power of friendship. Friendship goes beyond it. People coming from different worlds and uniting together. It forms a very strong bond. So when you call somebody your friend, or when you choose in your mind that this person is my friend, can you ask yourself the sincere question: who is this person? What are they doing? In what way are they adding to my life? In what way am I adding to them? Because friendship is, that two-way thing. Are you adding to them? Are you able to add to them? Are you not just feeding on them? Because we have some people that probably you are only feeding from them, you cannot even add to them. You need to define it. And also, these people, are they the people that you know what you are getting from them? Because you cannot even tell me you're not getting anything from anybody, but what you are getting, is it beneficial to your goal? Is it beneficial to your soul? Is it beneficial to your journey? Are they the people that you can call in your most vulnerable state and talk to about some cogent matters? If no is the answer, probably you just have an acquaintance and not a friend. You need to define them. Okay. And also the knowledge of people around you. There are some people that you necessarily cannot do without. However, they are not, the people that you really, really need for your journey. I talk in terms of, probably people that maybe you work together, or you just spend a huge amount of time around them. For instance, your colleague, you can't, because of a particular person that is not right, change your work. You will still need to work. But how do you manage yourself around these people? One of the very important things is know this person, and know their stance. I think that's one of the things that has helped me. So when probably somebody is acting in a way that I feel like, is a bit somehow, I don't start, picking offense and trying to, and start, acting as though, what's the word? And I start being offended. No. I try to look from this person's point of view. Like, who is this person? Are they people that have positive mindsets? Are they people that, naturally they are not positive people? They are always looking for the wrong thing in everything. They cannot even appreciate you to say, oh, you are even trying this. The very first thing they want to talk about is the way, just like the way we are doing, this live video. Some people are not seeing anything positive in it. It is something else they are seeing. That is just the power of different mindsets. And the beautiful thing, or probably the another thing, is people that don't learn to be positive about other people reflect the kind of person that they are about themselves. They don't say anything positive about themselves. No, so when I got this knowledge, it made me stop, being offended about some things that sometimes it's not even about me. It's because they themselves don't even see anything positive in themselves. It is hard for them to see anything positive about themselves, and there is nothing, about you that are watching me. There is nothing about you that is not beautiful. Your face is beautiful. Your skin is beautiful. Yes, your skin color is beautiful. You are black and beautiful. If your skin is the other way around, it is beautiful just the way it is. Yes, the way you are made, the way your eyes are, the way your mouth is, the shape of your nose is beautiful. Learn to appreciate yourself. And even when people appreciate you, learn to take compliments. Don't sweep compliments under the carpet because you feel they are too big for you. No. You are beautiful just the way you are. Change your mindset. Start seeing beautiful things around yourself. Start saying, good things about yourself. You can use positive affirmations. Take pictures. Talk to yourself in the mirror. See beautiful things about yourself. You are beautifully and wonderfully made. You are intentionally made. You are never a mistake. Learn to talk to yourself. Learn to appreciate things about yourself. If probably you're not doing well in a particular area, pay attention to it and see what you can do better. Because there's nothing ordinary about you. The world is waiting for your manifestation. The world is waiting for that uniqueness that is just specific to you. Because the thing is, with you, there is something specific to you that is not in any other person. It is just in you. So we are all waiting for you. We are all waiting for you to manifest. We're all waiting for you to start doing the things, that only you can do, because that is what makes your uniqueness. So yeah, I think probably that's all I want to share today. Your time, your space. Your space also is one of the things that you need to pay attention to. Because these are the things that come naturally to us, and we don't intentionally, cultivate or grow them. Grow your mindset. Aside you seeing what is coming into your mindset, another thing you need to do with your mind is grow it. Make it blossom. Feed it with the right things. If probably you need to start exercising, if you need to, start working out, because one of the ways that helps to expand your mind is working out. It helps to shed off, different weights, different things that are not beneficial to your soul. You sweat it out, and then you're able to blossom. Another way by which you can also grow your mind is reading books. Oh my goodness. Reading books expands your mind, expands your mindset. You see from a different perspective. You see from a different region. There are people that, they live in another region. They've written about things. You don't have to experience the same thing over and over before you know about it. They've written it in books. Read books. Attend seminars. And thank God for social media age now. I'm always grateful for social media because I choose to see the positive in it. I can choose to take somebody, there are a lot of people that are doing great things on social media, and I just envy them. I just, not bad envy, don't get me wrong. But I just love to see them. I love to see great things. I love to see beautiful things. I love to see efforts. I love to see positivity. I love it. It's contagious. When you see women doing things that they will get up, start a business and all of that, it is contagious. Those are some of the things you need to start learning, paying attention to on social media, instead of you just scrolling. Don't be a consumer alone when it comes to all these things. You can also learn. Thank you so much. Thanks for the compliment. You can also learn, you can also yes, learn how to grow your mind. Learn how to grow your mind. Learn skills. Positive skills, I want to put on the light because it's getting darker. This is the United Kingdom. Learn skills that are beneficial to the level at which you are in life. That's another thing I want to learn. I want to teach. I want to talk about to people. There is a level that you are right now in life that you need to. What am I doing in my life? Oh, a lot of things, my dear. A lot of things. You need to go and look at the live videos I've done and check on my channel. You have a glimpse into what I'm doing in my life. Thank you so much. So what was I saying? According to the level of your life, there are some skills that are necessary. Let's even first talk about, the skills that are necessary for your job. Try to learn the skills that are necessary, the trainings you have to do. Try to learn about those things and, try to up your game. Aside that, there are soft skills that you need in life as well. You need your negotiation skills. That one, most people don't talk about it, but negotiation is a very important skill in life. You need to learn how to negotiate. You need to learn how to communicate. That's another thing. Communication. Communicate your mind. Communicate your interests. Communicate, how you feel about a thing. Because sometimes we feel a way about the way another person is probably acting towards us, but the way to communicate is the problem. Then you build resentment, you build anger, you're not able to cultivate the relationship. And this is even one of the things that is affecting most marriages. The the effect of not communicating, so well. Another thing, another soft skill you need to learn is emotional intelligence. That is, emotional intelligence is so under what's the word, underrated. Empathy, active listening. What are the ways you are emotionally, intelligent towards the other person you are with in a relationship. Relationship is not even necessarily romantic alone. Just even your own friend. You need to learn how to, communicate, how to be emotionally intelligent, how to be empathetic towards them. Another thing, another soft skill that you need to learn, also is financial intelligence. You need to learn how to manage your finances, because finances is one of the big areas in life that if it is not well managed, it can drown you. It can, it can affect the way you handle things. It can disrupt your entire, mental health and all of that. So you need to learn how to manage your finances. So yeah, those are the ways that I wish, or I think that you can, grow your mind. Another way you can grow your mind, is managing stress. Adulthood is filled with, so many responsibilities. Some of them are expected, some of them come suddenly on you, some of them are, acquired, that you don't even expect. They're not even things that you caused yourself. They just come as a result of probably, something somebody did, something probably your parents did. Some children inherited debt from their parents that they have to work so hard to pay off. Some people experience, just so many things that they are unnecessarily responsible for, or necessarily, you know responsible for. I've not visited India before. Okay, thank you. So they are necessarily responsible for, not because they caused it, but because it is because their parents probably did something that, is now affecting them. These are the things that can cause stress to you, and stress can in turn cause, physical, mental disabilities in the long run if they are not well managed. So learn how to manage stress. Learn how to manage stress. And stress does not, sometimes it doesn't even appear as though the person going through stress is going through stress. Sometimes it doesn't look like it, but you know yourself. Once you know that, you're going through stress, manage it. Take a walk. Excuse yourself sometimes. If you have to leave the crowd, please do. If you have to, probably do away with some friendship, please do. You don't have to. It's not a must for you to be a friend to that person. Sometimes you have to choose yourself. Sometimes you have to break the relationship if it's not working. And relationship, I mean including friendship. Friendship, especially girlfriends, boyfriends, I mean a girl to another girl, you're like friends. If it's not working, there is no what's it called? There is no hard way to it. If it's not working, it's not working. If both of you have different views of life, let's go. They are right, you are right, nobody's wrong, but it's just different views of life. Go. Just talk about, if you have to talk about it, fine. If you don't have to talk about it, choose yourself. That's the most important thing. And have goals. Don't just live life and have the mentality of what will be will be. No, sometimes what will be will not be, or what will not be will be. If you leave things to just be, like even the things that you intentionally cultivate, if you go to farmers, they will tell you that sometimes they have to, go into their farm to, get rid of weed, get rid of, unwanted plants, not because they planted them, but because those things came as a result of even the things you planted, the things you are doing, and the things that are attracting a lot of things to you. So you need to learn it. Another thing is time management. Learn to manage your time. Learn to manage your time. Learn to manage your time. Because the moment the time is gone, it cannot be retrieved. The best way to use time is to invest in time so that it will yield the things that you have invested in it. The best way to deal with time is not to just use time and just see time rolling away in your presence. No, learn to invest in time, learn to learn something. You know, there's always a skill. And another thing that I was talking about, you know, skills that are pertaining to the life, to the level at which you are. If you need to learn to swim, learn to swim. If you need to learn to drive, learn to drive. If you need to learn how to, you know, make hair, do something, just find a way of finding another expression of yourself. You'll be grateful to get, I mean, you know, forever for your intentionality. Learn to come out of your comfort zone. Don't be too addicted to comfort. It is a dangerous place to be. Comfort can be the most dangerous place. I'm going to, you know, be talking about comfort at some other time. But yeah, that is everything I want to talk about in this life. Thank you so much to everybody who has joined, for joining. God bless you all. I will see you in the next one. Don't forget, tomorrow at 7 p.m. West African, no, at 7 p.m. UK time, 8 p.m. West African time, we would be having, you know, a webinar on this channel, you know, talking about menopause with one of the seasoned nurses, you know, that is ready and much more than ready, you know, to talk to us. I will see you then, and have a nice week. Bye.